Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and this morning I'm looking at a book called HOUSEMAN'S Law of Life Assurance. It's the 14th edition, now edited by Robert Surridge, Brian Murphy and Noleen John, and it's published by Bloomsbury Professional. This is the book here. It's quite a heavy book. It runs to something approaching 800 odd pages. Very good little index at the back, you can see, and at the front you've got the usual table of cases, and the way in which the book is structured is you've got paragraph numbering at the sides, which is extremely useful, and a smallish number of footnotes, not too many. You can see there's one there, for instance. But the important thing about this book is that it brings together a whole range of points. What you do have, for instance, in the chapter headings is you have a summary at the beginning of each chapter, which helps. Now, the book itself is a very interesting one for those people involved in the life assurance industry. We've given it the title, The Definitive Work of Reference on Life Assurance Law, and that's exactly what it is. Because I did a bit of research, and in fact the original Mr. Houseman was a solicitor, London solicitor, and the first book appeared in a slightly different form in the early 1920s, but I think the very first edition was around about 1932, but I'll come on to that. This is what we say about the book anyway, in a very short video clip. If you're involved in the life assurance industry, or legal practitioner with life assurance clients, this book should prove to be essential to your practice. It was first published, as I say, around about 1932. That's in its current form, and was originally aimed at primarily at students and academics. It's a classic and authoritative work, and it's now, of course, in its 14th edition, which has evolved into what has become a definitive work of reference in this area. It's not loose leaf, which is good, so you can carry it around, and it's not too heavy either, so that makes life helpful, but at the same time it's got enough content in it for it to be very helpful. Earlier editions were published by Butterworths, but the title was acquired by Bloomsbury, so it's one of the latest editions that they've now updated. And of course the book reflects the fact that this is a time of change in the regulatory landscape. In particular, the European Insurance and Occupational Pensions Authority has been created, and it's assumed that this authority will play a significant role in the introduction of the Solvency II directive, plus parts of which must be in place by 2013. The authors have pointed out that changes proposed in the United Kingdom will include the FSA sharing its current role relating to insurers with the Prudential Regulation Authority and the Financial Conduct Authority. Also, of course, we've got retail distribution reviews to take place and be implemented. What is interesting here is the whole essence of regulation, and what we've got is it's being brought together in the one book. One might comment that the major issues pertaining to life assurance that emerge from this skillfully rewritten edition include matters of contracts and contractual relationships, and also the matter of tax, notably income tax, CGT, inheritance tax, and also the tax framework for registered pension schemes. All of which inspires us to mention other interesting sections of the book, particularly the chapters concerning financial promotion and product disclosure. I think the book certainly covers the full spectrum of the areas relating to life assurance, and within about 1,000 words or so, pages or so, it contains 10 appendices, including key legislation and specimen documentation, which I think is very helpful. So can I say thank you very much indeed to the authors. They've certainly placed their wealth of experience in life assurance law at your fingertips. So if you're involved professionally in this complex area, this is the book for you. So thank you very much to Bloomsbury for taking it on, and to the three authors. Bye bye.